Hi, my name is Marta. Have you ever wondered yourself, what is the purpose of life? What am I here for? Is there a role for me? Have you ever asked yourself, why did God bring me to the world right now at this exact time? Is there a key to success? Is there anything that I need to do to be able to fulfill my life? Well, right now, people are just going to say that you're average. But being average, it's not the right thing that you need to believe. Many people had told me, you will find your purpose later in life. You will find it. You just need to wait. But then, after analyzing this phrase, it developed and it transformed into a whole new phrase. This phrase changed my perspective of life. I'm sorry, but right now I'm not going to tell you that new phrase. So stay tuned till the end of the talk for me to reveal it. So, the power of human opinion. What is an opinion? An opinion is a view or judgment formed about something, and it's not necessarily based on a fact or a knowledge. So then, if it's not based on facts, why does it matter so much to us? Why does it affect us? Well, the reality of this cruel world is that it's full of cruel people, and they love to hurt us because of jealousy. And we do what we want to do, not what we should do. And you may be thinking, what does this have to do with your talk anyway, Marta? You may think this topic has no relevance to the talk, but in reality, it is much more important than you think. Every day, each of us make decisions that influence our lives. Now think, what do you take into account when you make those decisions? Do you consider everyone else's opinions, or do you consider your own opinion? Now, it's time for a very simple game. What I would want you to do is to raise 6 fingers. And every time I see something that applies to you, put a finger down. Okay, so everyone raise 6 fingers. Now, lower finger down that if you get up in the morning and you choose your clothes, you take into account what others think of you, of your outfit. Is people are going to like this outfit? Are they going to think that I'm weird? So please put a finger down if you take into account what others would think of your outfit. Now, for those who are in a diet, think of a reason why you are in a diet. If the reason is to have a better body for others to stop judging, then put a finger down, please. That is very important because you need to be better for you, not for others. If you're trying to live your life for others or in based of what others think, then you're not living your life. You need to take that in consideration. Now, lower a finger down, please, if you ever have been ashamed of something that you have for comparing yourself to someone else. I would give an example. Let's pretend that you have just bought these new Nike shoes, and they're so pretty and they're super high quality and you love them. But then your friend comes in with these Balenciaga shoes 10 times that are worth 10 times more than your Nikes. Then, if you had ever felt similar in a situation like this, please lower finger down. Now, lower finger down if every time that you're doing something that others may envy, you post it on your socials or want everyone to see what you're doing. And that's valid. That's valid. And maybe you want to remember memories or you want to see like experience that you have something that others don't. And that's not a bad thing, but it does matter in this topic. So please lower finger down. Now, lower finger down if you have been judged behind your back by a friend, acquaintance, or coworker, and you found out about it, and you felt bad. Please lower finger down. And finally, this is a hard one to admit. And maybe if you think that this is not a good place to share this information, you can hide your fingers. But please think about this. Have you ever judged someone else? Even if it was unintentionally harsh. even if you didn't mean it. Please lower down a finger. Now, I want you to reflect on how many fingers you have down. If you have none down, congratulations. You have already passed one obstacle many people have in their life every day as they make decisions. If you have 1 or 2 fingers down, you're getting there. It seems like you don't really care about how others look at you at some points. If you have 3 or 4 fingers down, I recommend you to analyze the situation more and which areas of your daily life are being affected by this. Same thing with 5 or 6 fingers down. Now, you may be thinking again, Marta, what does this have to do with the topic anyways? Well, we all make decisions, and those are affected by opinions. And as well as these small decisions I just mentioned are affected by opinions, bigger ones can be too. For example, what university you're going to attend, what sport you're going to do during your life, your love interest, your home, your career. Our purpose and our path in life is affected by those decisions, and that's how it's related. So yes, actually, the simple opinion of someone can change a life. Now, these decisions can take you to many paths in your life. Here's option 1, which is what you choose based on others' opinions. And this is option 2. Now, I won't say anything, but I just want you to reflect. Which option would you prefer to live in? Now, learning not to care. We need to learn not to care about others. It is hard, but not impossible. Not caring can change so much. Take decisions fast. Don't overthink about things that don't matter. For example, what is my friend going to think about this? What is my mom going to think about this? If I do this, will my friends think that I'm nerd, or will my friends think that I'm too lame? Remember to never let someone affect your future but yourself. Know your worth. Now, this is a metaphor that has affected my life in many ways and has let me know more about how to live my life and to follow my path. So maybe you have heard about this metaphor, maybe not, but this is the tree of life. This tree symbolizes our life journey, and it is actually pretty simple to understand. A tree is made up of 5 parts: the roots, the trunk, the branches, the leaves, and the harvest. I will now explain how these parts have to do with your life and everything that has to do with it. So first, we have the roots. The roots of our tree represents our childhood learning, as you can imagine. Your morals taught by relatives, your values and beliefs, your education, your personality, among others. Roots don't change, but they can dry up, as well as keep growing throughout the years. Sometimes the roots get so big, they start coming out of their place. This represents how much is your childhood affecting your present of your future. If your childhood was a bit rough, then that means that your roots are dry and you need to water them with good things from the present. And if they're so big, that means that you had a really good childhood and they're affecting you in your present or in your future. Now, we have the trunk. The trunk represents from your teenage years up to your early 20s. The shape of your tree forms depending on how you've been doing mentally and generally in your life. The trunk can vary. Some are very straight, but some may start to grow crooked. The path you follow in life is based on the choices you make. By choosing the wrong path, the trunk may get crooked, and sometimes it may cause permanent damage to the tree. The trunk is the most important part of the tree. Take care of it. You only have one. Now we have the branches and the leaves. This part represents adulthood and your outcomes. The straighter the branches, the more leaves you have. Remember that if you take the right path, then the tree would have more branches and more leaves, and it would basically be healthier and better looking. So remember that every good action that you take means a new straight branch with new leaves. Now, it is kind of obvious what leaves and branches take to. It takes you to the final part of your life, the harvest. This is the final part of your tree, and it represents what you leave behind in this world. This usually happens during your elder years, and it can mean many things. For example, the inheritance you leave, the family you reproduced, your achievements, the message you left in the world, and basically anything you did that impacted others in your life. Every good action counts, so stop wasting your life worrying about stuff you should not worry about. Remember, your harvest can mean anything you want, any goal that you want to achieve till the end of your life. So every time that you're choosing a decision, remember about this harvest and remember about the harvest that you want to leave behind. Now, you may notice that I've constantly mentioned before something about choosing the right path of life. So right now you may be questioning yourself, but Marta, what exactly is the right path? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but there is actually not any specific right path. You make your own path, and it really depends on what the definition of good means to you. For example, a good life represents a family and a successful life as a mother or father to make a successful generation for the future. For others, the definition of a good path of life would be getting a good job, getting a good life, getting your own things of yourself, and also to doing your achievements. So make sure that everything that you experience in your life makes you happy and makes you passionate, because that is the right path for you. Now, we've gotten to the last slide, the part where I get to reveal the purpose of life and how I view it. Well, drum roll, please. Well, when we talk about our purpose, we talk about our goals in life. We talk about things that we're going to do and the person that we're going to become. And after analyzing sentence after sentence, comment after comment, made generally by adults about what us teens should do in our lives, I come to the conclusion that there is no purpose in life to find, because you're supposed to make your purpose, not find it. There's no key leading to opening the door of your life, but there are materials for you to build it. Always prioritize your passions and the good that is inside your heart to form your life, because you may never find your life purpose because you're going to waste a lot of time trying to find it. But I'm sure that you'll be able to make it. Make your purpose is the phrase that I've developed over the years. And I hope it can help you too, to get a better perspective of life. So remember, don't find your purpose, make your purpose. Thank you.